Hello everyone, welcome back to another Procreate Dreams tutorial. Today we're going to be animating this cute little penguin here in a winter ice skating scene. Now, all of the assets I have provided for you guys if you want to play around with it. It's in a free download over on Gumroad. I'll leave the link in the description below. You can download that and play around with it and see what you can come up with yourself. So the first thing we're going to do, let's see, I created this in Procreate because it's just easier to draw in Procreate than it is in Procreate Dreams because I got all my brushes and everything. So I've got a right leg, a left leg, a wing, a body, and then another piece of scarf that's going to be kind of moving around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of these pieces into Procreate Dreams. So what I'm going to do is hit the little share or the split view up there, and then we're going to load up Procreate Dreams. So we're going to start off and create a new project by clicking on the plus icon right there. And here are all of the sizes that you can create. So I'm going to just start off with the widescreen. And something that I found out that I didn't know about, which I just happened on by accident, is if you click on the little 4K right there, you got other options here. So a lot of these features in this are kind of hidden until you find out or you go ahead and read the full instruction manual that they provided for you. So I'm just going to click on HD here. So I don't need anything higher than an HD format, and we're going to create an empty project. So there's my empty project. Now what I want to do is I want to bring all of my assets from Procreate over to Procreate Dreams, and what I'll do is I'll start a new track, and then I'll go to my layers here, and I guess we'll pull the body in first. So I'm just going to hold down on it, drag it over, and drop it onto my program right here, and then it never puts it at the beginning, so you might have to just like move it over there to where it says 0 seconds. So there's our body, we got that in. The next thing, I guess I'll just go ahead and bring this wing in now. So actually, let me create a new track. All right, and then grab the wing, move it in and drop it onto the next track. And then again, I had to move it over here to the front. All right, so there's his wing in there. Now we're gonna create a new track. And we're going to bring in the right leg, drag that over and drop it in, and then move it to the beginning right there. Okay, and then another track, and we'll be in the right leg now. Drag and drop that in, and then I'm going to move it over. Alright, so it looks like he's a little bit bigger than our project here, so we're going to have to resize everything. And for my last layer, I kind of want this behind everything, so I'm going to create a new track, and I'm going to drag it under my body track here. And I'm going to put this scarf on that one. Alright, and then we'll move it to the front like we've done with all the other ones. Here we go. So now I can get rid of the Procreate program. We've got all of our things in here we need. So I'm going to click on the little 3 dots and hit full screen. And there we are. Now, I need to resize all of this. And the only way that I know right now, if you guys know a better way to do this, just leave it in the comments. The only way I know how to do this is to group everything together. So if you click on the layers here, and then just draw a line across it, it'll select everything, and then hold your finger down and hit group. Now it puts all of those layers that we had into a group, and the funny thing is it creates a new group and it leaves all of the tracks that we made before as empty tracks. Now you can open this group up by hitting that little arrow right there, and there's all of your pieces that are in there. But for right now, I just want to resize this. So I'm gonna, how do I select it? Probably take off the layer menu, then do that, and now we can grab the edge here. There we go. So now we got our little penguin right here. He's gonna sit him right there in the center. So now we have him resized, and now we can go ahead and animate each of these little sections just by opening up our group. So that little arrow right there will open up everything. So I guess the first thing that I want to animate is maybe his body. And I'm just going to do a performance mode on all of these. So there are three ways to animate in Procreate Dreams. You can do performance mode, where it just records your action moving it in real time. The second way is you can do in-betweening, or they say tweening. So you can create a keyframe here, and then you can move the object, move your playhead over to where you want the movement to end, and then you can move the object, and then it will create the keyframes in between there to show the thing moving. For example, if I wanted this scarf to come down, I would create a keyframe where it is now. I'd move my playhead over to where I want the animation to end, and then I would move that scarf down, and then the program will automatically add all of the keyframes in between to show it moving down. So that's the second way to animate. And then the third way is the traditional way, where you can just go into drawing mode here, and then if you swipe down, let me see if I can get it here. Cannot open flipbook on a group. Okay, I didn't know that. So there's something else that you learn new. You have to maybe click the separate. Yeah, there we go. So I had the whole group selected instead of one track. So then if you swipe down here, you can get your flipbook mode, which is your traditional way that everybody animates, the old way to do it. So that's just 3 ways you can do it. For people like me who don't have a lot of experience in animating, the performance mode really is cool, helps a lot. Okay, so what we're going to do first is, I think I'm going to move the body first. So I'm just going to click on the track where the body's at. I'm going to move my playhead over to the beginning. All right, and I kind of want him just to rotate like this as he's skating. So what I'll do is first thing I want to do is set my anchor point. So if you click on those 3 little dots there, you can move the anchor point. I want it to kind of rotate from this leg here, I think. So just like that. All right, and then we can go into the little dot here, which opens up performance mode, and you can see it says ready. It's ready for us to start moving it. Now I want to get if you tap one of the corners here, you'll get that little curved line there, and that's the line which is going to allow us to rotate it. So what we're going to do is going to rotate from the point that we put our anchor point, which is right there by that other leg, and then we're just going to move this. So we're going to move him back and forth like he's skating. And I want this animation to be about 10 seconds, so I'm going to stop it right there. And now if we move the playhead back and push play, you can see his body's moving. So there you go. You got the part of the animation. You can see all the little keyframes that the program's added in there. All right, so we're going to go back to the front again. Okay, I think I want to go ahead and animate this flipper or wing next. So if we click on the track, it's going to select it. We're going to set our anchor point again. You got to be careful. Sometimes when you touch it, it moves the playhead forward, and you want the playhead to be from the beginning. So I'm going to click on that and edit the anchor point. I want the anchor point right up here at the top. Maybe I want that to be opposite of his body. Let's try that. And hit record again. All right, let's see that. I think that's better. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, so we got that part done. Let's go ahead and do his right leg. Now, this leg in the front, I'm not going to have it move. I'm just going to have the back one move only. So let's get the playhead there. We're going to set our anchor point over where the body's at. Okay. right, I think that's good. Make sure it's on the first frame there. Hit on record. Click a corner. And okay, I think that's good. Nice. Okay, so we've got the legs and the flippers going. Let's do that piece of scarf that we got there in the back. I'm going to make it flap in the wind too. Okay, so I'm going to edit my anchor point, make sure it's here, bottom corner. All right, and we're going to hit perform mode. Okay, that's good. I just want it kind of flapping, like it's flapping in the wind. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's much better. Okay, so we've got that all done. Now, for the final steps, we are going to make it snow. So we want to change our background color. So if you click on the title here, I think, no, that's not it. If we click on the numbers here, we can change our background color here. And I want it kind of a bluish color or blue-green. Maybe like that. A little bit more blue. All right, like that. There we go. Now it's stayed. Okay, there is, you can see the little box. That's what the people are going to see. All right, so I've got my driven snow brush selected, and I'm just going to make snow in a kind of a column here. All the way down here at the bottom. So just about like that. Okay, now what we can do is we can animate our snow. So this is what's cool. So we can go ahead and get out of the drawing mode here. And then we can select our snow. And I'm going to move it all the way up here top. Move my playhead over to the beginning. Let me get bigger here so I can see what I'm doing. All right, and then we're going to hit performance mode. And then we're just going to bring that snow down. Okay, the full animation, go. And there we have our penguin ice skating with it snowing. All right, and that's it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial and being patient as I fumble my way through this program, but we're learning together and that's what's fun. So thanks so much for joining. I will see you guys. I appreciate the support. We've got so many subscribers recently and I truly appreciate you all. I will see you guys next week with another tutorial. Take care.